Okay, so by now you've watched how to roast the turkey. Let me show you how to cut this sucker up. You guys are going to find this very easy. Of course, you can do a dining side table if you want with a big knife and do some carvery station. But personally, when I'm going through a buffet, I just love to be able to pick out some chunks, throw it on my plate, throw some gravy on it, and keep on moving. Hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Enjoy this video on how to carve your turkey. So it's the next day and I've got this beautiful turkey cooked. It's been in the fridge. Let's see if I can get a better view here. There we go. And I'm going to reheat this. So here's a tip for you guys. I'm going to show you how to cut this apart, and I'm going to arrange it in a pan so that it can go back in the oven and be reheated for today, which is Sunday. We're going to have a Sunday lunch. So here's a good tip for how to reheat turkey if you don't eat it the day that you cooked it. So here's what I do. So the first thing to do is I'm going to transfer this to a different pan because I'm going to use this pan to heat it back in the oven. I'm going to move this to a sheet tray for the cutting purposes. And now here's the goodness. See all this? This is what you want to keep for gravy. So I'm going to set that aside. You guys want to see what that looks like? It's got beautiful jellies and fat. Okay, we got our pan. I'm just going to put the turkey right back in there. So the first thing I have to do is a very sharp knife, and then I'm going to take off the legs. So I cut underneath the leg here, pull back a little bit, cut around it, and then you'll see that the turkey pulls back right where the knuckle is, and just cut through the knuckle lightly. Boom, turkey leg. And we'll do the other side. It's so perfectly cooked, it's falling apart, which is exactly what we want. Boom, turkey leg. And let's see. Now I'm going to take this off the rack. Save the nice jelly. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to take off the wings. Can you guys see the wings there? So the wings, I take them off in sections. So the first part we have is the tip. Nobody really likes to eat that. And then we have the middle section, which has the two bones. There we go. And then we have the drumette, as it's called, which again, just like the other drum, just cut around it lightly, pull, and it should come right away from the turkey. Look at that. And then just cut through the knuckle. And on the other side, boom, turkey drumette. And then we're going to do the opposite side. Don't be afraid of your turkey. Wing tip. These are great for making sauce. Middle section coming apart in two pieces. And the drumette. Don't be afraid of your turkey. Alright. I'm just going to set all those aside because I'm going to debone them a little bit. Okay, so this is the bottom of the turkey. And I just like to cut around it on the skin. Like this. Take this whole skin off at the same time. More jelly to save for the sauce. Then you can do the same on this side, just cut around the whole bottom. And as you can see, the skin comes right off. Now, you can totally save this because look, it's got fat and it's got the jelly, and that's going to make excellent sauce. So save your underskin because it's not crispy, it's not sexy, but it will make good sauce. Okay, so now you got some choices. So we've got the two breasts, we've got the two thighs basically. So what I like to do is I like to cut down the side of the breast. There's a bone, just go right down the side of it. Just be careful. Now, this is a little cold, so it's a little stiff if you're wondering whether it's so stiff. And then I like to just pry it apart. And there's two sections here, section 1 and section 2. So try to get both of them, put your fingers underneath there, And try to keep them together. And then slice underneath. Careful, because it's a sharp knife. And one more slice, and I think we've got it. And here's why you do this. Look, the whole turkey breast, and that can be sliced apart really beautifully. Alright, we'll set that there, and then we'll do the other side. Again, just go right down the middle, next to the bone. Don't be afraid of your turkey. Put your fingers in, pull it apart. Oh, by the way, I also do this on Thanksgiving. Some people like to slice the whole thing at the table. I don't like that because this gives a nicer presentation when you want to eat just the meat and make slices. This is a great way to cut up your turkey if you're going to make salad, turkey salad, or whatever else. But I'm going to show you. Look, the whole breast. Just chop that up. Beautiful breast. Look, we've got more meat here. We'll pull these off in big, beautiful chunks. Look at that. Turkey, we'll slice that. Also got some over here. Look at that. And then at the bottom here, we've also got more white meat. Alright, then we've got what's left. The two thighs, which I just pulled them back like that and pulled it off. Look, the whole thigh. Easy. And the other side, like angel's wings. Look, whole thigh. And there's a bone. We'll get to that. So here's what's left. The carcass. And this is called the oyster. This is delicious. This to me is the best part of the whole turkey. There's one on each side, so the other one is still stuck on here. I'll show you. It's right here. Let's see, is it going to come off? There we go. Just put your thumb under there. Put your thumb through. And look. Beautiful. You can see how it goes. Here's the oyster. And here's another piece of the thigh. You can take that fatty bit off there. And then what's left is a little bit of white meat on the turkey. Pull that off. A little bit of white meat on this side. Pull that off. Look, pretty much all the meat is off the carcass. How fast and easy is that? This can make an excellent soup. Throw it to your children in the back room. I don't know, whatever. Save that. So I'm going to set this aside. And now I'm going to show you what to do with all this. Alright, so here's a trick. I take a cutting board and I put it down. I should have done this before, but I didn't think about it. Put it down in here. Now you've got your turkey. Okay, so the first thing I do is I take the legs. I don't know about you, I don't like trying to eat a leg, but you just take it, slice down the bone. Look at that. Meat. 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 Bone to the side. So, put this meat in the tray. Stack it on the dark meat side. Do it again. 1. Don't be afraid of your turkey. 2 and 3. Dark meat. Maybe a little bit more here. Always cut away from yourself. Where is it? There it is. Alright, meat. Turkey leg. This is the thigh again. So what we're trying to do is we're going to try to pull this meat. It comes off in sections. Pull the bone out. Thigh bone. Pull the big meat off. Put that aside. Look at that. Beautiful. Just pull it apart. You got some nice big chunks of dark meat. Do the same thing to the other thigh. Pull them, just comes off in beautiful pieces. Of course, if this was warm, it'd be even easier. And grab around the bone. Bone. Dark meat. Here's the meat on the middle section of the wing, but I'm going to leave that alone. It's got meat on it like that. Here's some meat. Meat, take off the fatty part. This is the other wing. We'll set that in there. Maybe somebody will like that piece. That's the drumette, if you're wondering. In there. Gather up all these pieces of meat, loose ones. I'm going to get rid of the wing tips. I'm going to set those aside. Put those in the pot. Alright, look at all these beautiful pieces of meat. Okay, now comes everybody's favorite part, the breast. Look at the beautiful breast, nice skin on it. I'm just going to make some nice slices. Get a bigger knife here. Some nice slices. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. And then we're just going to set that in the pan. Got that other piece. And the last breast. Just give it a little slice. Try to keep it nice. I got slippery hands, it's hard to hold the knife. I think we want to make that one a little bit skinnier. Bad technique. Alright, one more. Look at that. Beautiful breast. Alright, put it all in the pan. And let me wash my hands. Okay, how nice does that look? We'll clean up the pan a little bit here. Got some stuff around the edges. Alright, we've got our beautiful turkey all cut up. It's about 12 pounds, I think. So I think we probably got about 8 pounds of meat in here. Then I'm just going to use the aluminum foil that we had from when the turkey was covered. We're just going to cover this right back up. And here's a trick. When you put the aluminum foil on, put it with a little moat around it like this so that when it steams, the steam stays and it drips back in the pan. Okay. So guests are coming in about an hour. I'm going to put this back in the oven on very low, like 250, just to start warming it back up. I don't want it to dry out. Alright, I hope you enjoyed how to cut up the turkey. And try this at home. Alright you guys, we got the whole layout of this weekend's cooking. We got your sugared fruit garnish. We got cranberry, broccoli we just popped in the micro. Turkey all cut up. We've got our, what is that called? Dressing over there. We've got our gravy. I'll show you how to make that in the next video. Here comes mashed potatoes, candied yams, and baked. So, one quick shot, the whole thing. Alright you guys can do this. Try it. Okay, I hope you guys learned something here. How to carve up your turkey. It's not that hard. Just get a nice sharp knife, that always helps. If not, you can use a dull one, I guess. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Also, subscribing is always good. You can contact me on Facebook. It's EudaemoniusMarkII. That's EudaemoniusMarkII. Thanks, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.